Hey, my name's Brad Ross. A lot of you guys know my dad, late dad, was a big famous painter. I'm also a painter. A lot of people don't know about me. I want to start this YouTube channel to let people know how we gonna paint, alright? A lot of my dad said you can't make happy little mistakes. I said you can make mistakes if you're being a bitch, alright? So today we're gonna paint, come on in, we're gonna paint some branches. This is based branches, veins, rivers are all based off fractals, and what you want to do is use a Fibonacci's code to go something thicker to something thinner, alright? And when you make mistakes, look yourself in your mirror and say, you ain't good enough, Dad. You ain't good enough. But then you cover that shit up and add you a thicker branch. I didn't like these two branches right here, so instead of being a pussy and putting my red back on there and adding that background and covering it up and starting again, I said, no. We're gonna thicken this up right here, thicken this root, and come into here, cover that up. So it goes, so this big tree now goes, blah, blah, get the fuck out of my way. I'm in your way now, bitch, and you can't even see that ugly ass branch. You can't even see it. And now, instead of this ugly branch right here, I was trying to do some shit I hated. I hated this stuff I was doing earlier, and I said, that's stupid too. Let's extend that branch right here. So we extended that branch. Now, can't even see that shit, okay? Now let's let this thing climb up. As you climb up, notice how I'm getting thicker. And as I start thicker, I'm getting thinner and I'm branching out. And when a branch looks weird, like this, look at this shit right here, how weird that looks. I didn't even like that shit. That's old stuff. That was me 15 minutes ago. That was so stupid. I take it. Oh man, I just messed up. But you can't mess up because you can't be a little bitch, alright? You make happy little mistakes. Like my dad said, well, you know what? Dad wasn't around. I had to pay for my own college. Dad smoked weed all day and talked shit to my mom, alright? And all I did was paint to feel good. And he says, Brad, you little bitch, quit feeling so good. And he would do a line of coke and hit my mom. But now, look who's a bitch, Dad. You're dead. Got him. Alright, the tree's getting taller, and we're gonna go straight up this tree. Whenever you get them hard lines, be careful with these strokes. You're gonna get some blurry lines. This tree's gotta be strong and rigid, kind of like the discipline at the house from my dad. You gotta be strong and rigid. Do not waver. So go ahead and fill in these lines. You make your first stroke, go ahead and fill in those lines again. Dad would make it sound easy and stuff and just say, oh, you can put it anywhere. You can't put it anywhere. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it don't, alright? Let's take these lines, go ahead and get them up like this. Alright, get them up. Get them up. And as you go up, you're gonna go thinner, okay? But don't slack on me. Hold you steady. In the Army, they call me Brave Stroke. Because I would masturbate when people were around. I didn't give a shit. Alright? That, and I could paint and not care what my paint went. But mostly, the masturbation thing on the base was an issue. But it don't matter anymore, right? So we're going up. Brave stroking up. Brave stroke. Climbing up. Branches ain't straight. You ever seen a tree with a branch is straight? Branch is gay as shit. You gotta go ahead and curve a little bit. You're gonna want to take a left. You're gonna want to take a right a little bit. You're curving, changing it. Don't worry about how thick your lines are right now. Go back and fix that. But remember, as you go up, you're gonna wanna thin up. You gotta thin up. You're a branch. Branches ain't the same width all the way up a tree. They ain't light poles. Okay? They ain't light poles. They're trees. Daddy always said that. So you gotta get thinner. Alright, as you're going up, get thinner. Meander about. Wander about, kind of like you taking a high school hiatus and your dad's making all this paint money and you go ahead and leave and you go to the Pacific Northeast and you leave that old man. Meander about, wander about. Maybe change your sexual identity for a couple summers, I don't know. Get that, when you get down to the branch, you done worn thin. You done worn thin and you got these little branches. You see how that is right there? Do the same thing right here. Go ahead and take this branch a different direction. This branch went one direction with like how good and nice it can go one direction, but this other branch can go the complete opposite direction, alright? So one branch can be a super happy, cute little branch. Other branch can get real with you, okay? You want to get real with this branch. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope you learned a little something about making branches. Next time we're going to learn how to paint bubbles. Alright?